nerderotic.com.
Welcome back to the Nerdrotic channel. My name is Gary Beekler. I'm in San Francisco, California, and I come to you from nerdrotic.com. And this is a very important video. It's a get out the vote video for The Expanse. Now, I have spent the last year talking about how award shows don't matter, and they really don't, especially when they don't nominate The Expanse. But the People's Choice Awards from E does matter because it's our vote. And The Expanse has made it as a finalist in the Best Sci-Fi Fantasy of 2018. Now, I think it's the best show of 2018. We could talk about that later, but we'll take what we can get. We've gone through a lot this year as Expanse fans, the show getting canceled, then getting picked up by Amazon. So it's all been good since then. Now let's show a little more love so we can get more people to watch this show, because all it would do is make them happy. And really, don't you want to make people happy? I want to make people happy. So here's what you need to do. You go to the E People's Choice Awards, link will be in the description, and you can vote 25 times per email. I repeat, 25 times per email, and you also want to vote for The Expanse. Now, these are fine shows it's going up against, but let's be real, The Expanse is the best show. And again, I think this should be nominated for Best Show on TV, and I think a lot of people would agree with me on that. Now, the good news that we have beyond this is Season 4 has started production. On the Expanse Production Office Twitter, it says Block 1, Season 4, Episode 1 and 2 production meeting with a lot of our producers, etc., joining us from LA. And look at that crowd. Everybody looks pumped up, and so are we. And Season 4 is going to be a game changer. And like, Amazon is the best place for it at this point. There's no way Sci-Fi could have afforded what they're about to do. They're going to other planets, and things are just going to get crazy. If you think there was this big kumbaya moment at the end of Season 3, think different. And we have Tom Jane returning, and we also have Shohreh Aghdashloo, oh my God, I'm sorry if I screwed up your name, playing Christian Avasarala, on a place where she can drop as many F-bombs as she wants. So I am very, very happy about this. And I know there's a lot of people who have yet to take in this show, and 3 seasons is a kind of a big commitment to binge. So what you do, especially if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can watch it anyway right now for free. Just take in the first 2 or 3 episodes, and I promise you will be hooked. It's Game of Thrones in space. And how it's similar to Game of Thrones is you have multiple factions vying for power with an outside entity from an unknown region of space coming in to possibly destroy them all. Now, that's an oversimplification of the plot. Quick pitch here. The multiple factions are Earth, Mars, and the Belt. We are 300 plus years in the future. Earth has become dirty and lazy. The environment has gone to shit. You can see in the show, and they don't talk about it much, there's walls around the cities because the oceans have risen due to the melting ice caps. Half the population is on a thing called basic, which is welfare. And it's just gotten old and overpopulated, and they're draining their own resources. That's why they had to go out to the belt, which we will get to in a second. The second is Mars, which is a breakaway colony that has turned into basically a military nation. They have the singular focus of terraforming Mars into a planet like Earth, and they're still about 100 years away, and they live in these tunnels, so they've been forced to innovate, and their military technology has far surpassed Earth. Now, while Earth still has the numbers, Mars has the better technology, which makes Earth very worried and paranoid. Now, we also have the Belt, which is forgotten by both of them and taken for granted. Now, they are the workers who went out to mine the resources for Earth and Mars, and we are hundreds of years in now, so we have generations up there, and they've become almost their own species. Living in zero gravity, they've grown thin and tall, their bones are brittle, and some of them would die if they went down the gravity well. And they are very bitter. So they're like a bitter Teamsters union, and they have a real good reason. They do. And the great thing, like in Game of Thrones, you see good people in service of bad people. There's a lot of shades of gray, and it's a big powder keg on the brink of war. And like the others in Game of Thrones, there is the proto-molecule, the outside entity with unknown origins that's there to cause some harm, but we're really not sure. We don't know because we don't know who created it, and that's all I'm going to say because I don't want to ruin the surprise for that. Again, please go watch this show. Now, we follow some main characters, the crew of the Rocinante, which is Holden, Naomi, Amos, and Alex. We also follow a representative from Earth named Christian Avasarala, who is a foul-mouthed, mature lady, we'll say, who's beautiful and wonderful and secretly the best character in the show. We also, in the later seasons, we follow a character named Bobby, who is just basically the Wonder Woman of this TV show. But if you need a hook, The main hook on this show was Tom Jane in season 1. If you need to watch it for anything, watch it for that. That's what got me into it. His performance is the best of his career. So please check it out, if anything, for Tom Jane. And he'll be back for season 4. Give it a shot. It's a great show. I can't talk about it enough. It is the best show we cover on this channel. It has brought us a ton of subscribers, so I'm grateful for that. It was a bummer that we got a ton of them from the video on it being canceled, but I was very happy to go through the whole process and see it be saved and be a very, very small part of We Save the Expanse. I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of that. And I'm proud of you all who have been supportive of the show. Yeah, the best fans out there, seriously, the best fans. I've been in a lot of fan communities, and there's a lot of squabbling amongst some of them right now. Not The Expanse. The Expanse is all about love. And you want to know why? Because there's no problem with the show, because it's a great show. Also, you know, the creators of the show don't attack fans. It's, like I said, it's big kumbaya love fest over here with The Expanse. So if you're a little tired of the infighting with Star Wars and Star Trek, come on over to The Expanse. None of that crap going on here. We're just trying to get a vote for a People's Choice Awards. That's all we're trying to do, and can't wait for season 4. Again, to all the creators and actors involved in making this great show, thank you for entertaining us. It's been a lot of fun. We can't wait to see what's next. James S.A. Corey, which is actually Dan Abram, and Ty Frank, thank you for writing such great books. I can't wait for the next one, which comes out in March 2019 as well. So there's a lot of Expanse to look over. Now, we cover the Expanse here as much as we can. I try to do a video once every couple weeks just to, so it doesn't fall down the memory hole. We do book reviews. If you go back, we recapped every episode. Yeah, we've shown a lot of love. Actually, the great Dictor Van Doomcock has even joined us on our recap for the finale of last year. Please check that out. Once again, the link will be in the description for the People's Choice Awards. You can vote 25 times per email, so do it as much as you can. Also, if you could share this video to help get the word out, we'd really appreciate it. And if you like what you heard, please subscribe. We recap television shows live. We're doing a lot of TV shows right now. It's kind of like Talking Dead, except with less Chris Hardwick and actual guests. So, yeah, don't be a Koyo Sasa. Vote Beltavada.
Nerderotic.com. Please subscribe.